Welcome to Garage Groove. Welcome to the shop. Welcome everybody to a new episode of Garage Groove. As you know, we built these trikes and we took you on a short little ride. We've been riding them now, and I would say the motors are starting to get broken in. I would say we probably got about 22 miles on these. I have to apologize because originally we were going to build a trailer for Faizan's. It's just too late in the season to do that. So I apologize for that. We will do one. It'll be probably next year. But we're going to add something to his, and that's what this episode is all about. Well, we're going to add a rack. Kind of like, you remember Yamaha that we did? We added this little rack to it. Well, similarly, we're going to add a little package type of a thing. Now, what we've got here is hard. This is a Walmart brand. It's nothing special, but it's fairly hard plastic. It kind of met our specifications, what we're looking for in size. So all we're going to do in this episode is we're going to attach a rack to this hitch. Now we want to make it so that it's removable. We're going to have the rack, we're going to have it sitting kind of like that in the back. Obviously above the exhaust and high enough so we can still see the tail lights from a distance. Now we've taken you on one of those rides. You know, the weather's still good. It's September. Evenings are a little chilly, but they're manageable and they're very pleasant in many cases. So we're gearing up for a long ride. Now, a long ride on one of these, I think it's going to be probably about a 20-mile trip. So we go when the streets are completely dead, as you saw from our trip. I mean, there's just nobody out. So that's the way to do it. But yeah, we're gonna be doing one of those, and gearing up for that little trek is that toolbox. So we're gonna do that, and the other thing we're gonna do is we're gonna start reviewing certain products. This is not a tutorial on how to build and stuff like that. Obviously, I do try to give tips and stuff like that, but I think at least reviewing products would help my subscribers and the viewing public a little bit of knowledge, you know. So there's going to be certain items I've ordered that we're going to be putting inside that little case, and we're going to try them out, and we're going to let you know how they function and is it really worth it, you know. So we'll catch up with you on that as well. So right now we're going to go ahead and start building this rack for this toolbox. We'll see you in a minute. Okay, so the plan here is we're going to use what we have. Now we do have this L channel, and I think that's strong enough. We just want to get a measurement of the bottom. The top's a little bit different, but see, the bottom is what it's going to lay inside that case, and that's where it starts. We're gonna create something that's gonna, it looks like it's about a foot, a little over a foot in width, and our length is gonna be, looks like just a touch, probably about an 18.5 in length. And then our depth doesn't really matter. I mean, it does matter, but it's not as, yeah, we're talking about 11-inch depth. So we just want to make sure it doesn't hit the seat or anything. But we'll have it out far enough so it doesn't. and we want to have it high enough so that we can see these lights fairly easily. And that's kind of where we're at. So we're gonna go ahead and cut our pieces here for the L bracket, and that's gonna be the base, and then we're gonna weld that to our strength piece there, which is that rack unit there off an ATV or something. That's pretty much it. And then we'll make an attachment joint for the hitch where he can bolt it on, and he can take it off too, you know. So that's what we're gonna do. Let's get started. Okay, so you kind of see where we're going with this, right? So we got our rebar going. That's going to be really the strength, you know, the rebar, and then we're going to put a little bit of plate steel in the center, and then we're going to attach our down tube to that. That's going to ultimately bolt on to his hitch as a rack. Okay, so what we did was we kind of created a little box thing, and we used up what we had. Now the outside is that's steel. That's the same steel we made these light brackets out of, and then we had some of that plate steel. Now we're just using up what we have. Okay, now one thing you'll realize is that center piece is not centered, and there's a reason for that, is because our exhaust is in the way. So we want to make sure we have something solid to weld to as we create our attachment point on this side of the exhaust. That's why it's not centered, but the toolbox is going to be on top of it, so it doesn't matter. And again, we're using up steel, good steel. Okay, they're scraps, but that's good steel, and that's where we're gonna create our attachment point, ultimately going on to the hitch. So we'll see you in a minute. We're gonna continue working. Okay, welcome back. So what we did was we finished up Faizan's little buggy there. We added on the rack for a storage compartment, toolbox type of thing. Let's take a look. This thing is really set up now. It's good to see this thing came together from basically nothing, you know, and you guys have been with us the whole time. Now this compartment is actually a Hart brand.
Matching gloves.
Yeah, it's a Chinese brand, but it's a good brand. It's a Walmart brand, and look at that. Faizan's already got a lot of essentials in there just in case
We got
we need
flatheads,
it.
we got a knife, we got pliers, we got flashlight, toe strap, extra stuff.
Yeah, we got tools. We got
Sunglasses,
some
water in here.
extra fuel
Yep.
just in case we run out.
We got a headlight thing. And right here,
Yep, we have some
some pieces.
extra essentials in here just for our little journey, and it's just a nice little unit. Now,
And some snacks too.
well, that falls into what's called essentials. We gotta have our cookies and stuff. So let's take a quick look at this end product here. You see, it had to come
out a little bit so it doesn't hit.
it was a little weird there, you know, because all the wild things it had to accomplish. But overall, a nice strong rack.
And this, every time we have to put something on, we have to Loctite.
Yeah, well, we just want to be sure it
Just
doesn't
in
come undone while we're riding. Look at his buggy. Talk about a fully loaded unit, man. It's got all sorts of goodies. So that marks the end of this episode. Please like and subscribe. We're trying to get to the next level on this channel, and we need your help. So please subscribe, please like. And the other thing I want to mention is we're going to start reviewing products. We use a lot of products on here. Some are good, some, you know, we strike out on, and we want to pass that knowledge along to you. So we're going to be doing product reviews. Keep an eye out for those. Please check them out, and please like and subscribe. Please follow, and we'll continue this. Take care. We'll see you soon.